Hello, my name is Shantanu KOTA from EV14 and my topic for the seminar is Advancement of Autonomous Driving and AI in Electric Cars. In this presentation, we are going to see about what's autonomous driving, the history of autonomous driving, levels of autonomous driving, importance of electric cars and their types, features of autonomous driving, drawbacks of automation, the overview, and finally the conclusion. Let's start with the introduction. Autonomous driving normally refers to self-driving vehicles or transport systems that move without the intervention of human driver. Autonomy in vehicles is often categorized in 6 levels according to a system developed by SAE. SAE stands for Society of Automotive Engineering. The SAE levels can roughly understood as level 0, which is no automation, level 1, which is hands-off or shared control, level 2, which is hands-off, level 3 is eyes off, level 4 is mind off, and level 5 is steering wheel is optional. The history of autonomous driving. Experiments have been conducted on automated driving systems ADS since at least the 1920s. Trials began in the 1950s. The first semi-automated car was developed in 1977 by Japan's Tsubaka Mechanical Engineering Laboratory. Modern vehicles provide features such as keeping the car within its lane, speed controls, or emergency braking. According to Fortune, some new vehicle technologies names such as Auto-No Drive, Pilot Assist, Full Self-Driving, or Drive Pilot might confuse the driver, who may believe no driver input is expected when in fact the driver needs to remain involved and in the driving task. According to BBC, confusion between those concepts leads to death. Let's now talk about the levels of automation which we discussed earlier. Level 0. The automated system issues warnings and may momentarily intervene but has no sustained vehicle control. Level 1, which is hands-on. The driver and the automated system share control of the vehicle. Examples of the system where the driver controls the steering and the automated system controls the engine power to maintain a set speed. Level 2, which is hands-off. The automated system takes full control of the vehicle's accelerating, brake, and steering. Level 3 of automation, eyes off. The driver can safely turn their attention away from the driving task. Example, the driver can text or watch a film. Level 4, mind off. As level 3, but no driver attention is required for safety. Example, driver may safely go to sleep or leave the driver's seat. Level 5. In this level, no human intervention is required at all. An example would be that the car would go on itself on all kinds of surfaces all over the world. In the formal SAE definition below, an important transition is from SAE level 2 to SAE level 3, in which the human driver is no longer expected to monitor the environment continuously. At SAE 3, the human driver still has a responsibility to intervene when asked to do so by the automated system. At SAE 4, the human driver is always relieved of the responsibility, and at SAE 5, the automated system will never need to ask for an intervention. Here are some points which state the importance of electric cars. Gas is scarce because it's a natural resource. Electricity is cheaper than gas. Electricity can come from renewable sources such as solar and wind power. Electric cars pollute less than gas-powered cars. Electric cars are much more reliable and require less maintenance than a gas-powered car. You don't even need to get your oil changed every 3000 miles. Types of electric vehicles. There are 3 types of electric vehicles. First one is plug-in electric vehicle, PEV. Second one is hybrid electrical vehicle, HEV. And third one is plug-in hybrid vehicle, PHEV. The question that pops in our mind is how an autonomous vehicle would determine what the traffic light is. A sensor, actinometer, is used to detect the intensity of radiation. Light of different colors will radiate different intensity of radiation, which will be detected by the sensor. Let us discuss some features of autonomous driving vehicles. First feature is anti-lock brakes. While braking hard without anti-lock brakes, the wheels can lock up. sending the car into an out of control skid, and the driver must pump up the brake pedal to keep the wheels from locking up. With anti lock brakes, the system does the pumping for the driver and does it better than the driver. The system can read the wheels and knows when they are about to lock and react faster. Next feature is autonomous cruise control. Keeping your distance is relaxing. Autonomous cruise control is an optical cruise control system appearing on some more upscale vehicles. These systems use either a radar or a laser setup, allowing the vehicle to slow when approaching another vehicle and accelerate again to the present speed when traffic allows. It also maintains a set distance between it and the car in front. Cruise control keeps the car at a constant speed. The popular Lidar system. Lidar is an acronym for light detection and ranging. It is similar to radar, but instead of using radio or microwaves, it uses light in the form of laser pulses. It can determine distances by measuring the time between when a pulse is sent out and when it is reflected. In simple words, it's a remote sensing technology that measures the distance by illuminating a target with a laser and analyze the reflected light. It is also found in today's iPhones. Let us now see the 4 drawbacks of autonomous vehicles. While there are certainly plenty of benefits to autonomous vehicle technology being used in shipping industry, there are few drawbacks too. High upfront cost. The technology will likely come with a high upfront cost for trucking companies to get started. While platooning increases capacity, it also means purchasing the platoon. New technology isn't cheap, but the ability to move 4 times as much as run trucks 24/7 does offer plenty of unique possibility and could pay dividends in the future. More infrastructure. With more autonomous vehicles on the road, especially large trucks, more infrastructure will likely be required. New roads and new regulations for traffic may be need to implemented, such as a highway lane dedicated to self-driving vehicles only. Lost jobs. Many truck driving jobs could be lost to an autonomous vehicle technology. At first, this may be a big deal as a shortage of drivers could be filled in with autonomic semi-trucks. However, autonomous vehicle technology has the ability to transform the industry, which could mean a huge reduction in truck driving jobs. Security. One of the biggest disadvantages of autonomous vehicle technology is security concerns. If a vehicle is hacked, it could become very dangerous. Even with someone inside the vehicle supervising, there's a real threat of a hacker gaining control of a vehicle and overriding controls. Some of these disadvantages may be worked out as the technology advances and new laws, regulations, and increased security follow suit. With some autonomous vehicles already being tested, self-driving semi-trucks may play a supporting role in the trucking industry in the coming decade. Driver shortages are on the rise and e-commerce is booming. Autonomous vehicles can help to fill the void as they become safer and less expensive to make. Overview. The system combines information gathered for Google Street View with artificial intelligence software that combines input from video cameras inside a car, a Lidar sensor on the top of the vehicle, radar sensors on front of the vehicle, and a position sensor attached to one of the rear wheels that helps locate the car's position on the map. As of 2010, Google has tested several vehicles equipped with the system, driving 1,000 miles without any human intervention, in addition to 140,000 miles with occasional human intervention. The only accident occurring when one of the cars was rear-ended while stopped at a red light. Google anticipates that the increased accuracy of its automated driving system could help reduce the number of traffic-related injuries and deaths while using energy and space on the roadways more efficiently. Conclusion. Self-driving cars will transform car sharing significantly, reducing car usage as well as help create the newly highway trains of tomorrow. The highway trains should not cut energy consumption while also increasing the number of people that can be transported on our major roads. In terms of time efficiency, the US Department of Transportation estimates that people spend on average 52 minutes each working day commuting Imagine being able to spend that time more productively. While the project is much the experimental stage, it provides a glimpse of what the transportation might look like in the future, thanks to advancing technologies. And the future is very exciting. These are some of the references that I referred to while making this presentation. There are the four sides.